All right, I'm on. Okay, so we're going to go to the Walloomsac Inn in Old Bennington. Anyways, place has kind of been run down for a while. I think since 2006. I'm not 100% sure. But the Berry sisters ran the place for about 50 years. The thing was built in 1771. The oldest inn in all of Vermont. It was also used as the legislature during the Republic of Vermont, which is 1777 to 1790 something.
91.
Anyways,
it became a state.
Yeah, became a state. They were sort of forced into it, but became a state anyway. So we're going to go check out the inn. It's pretty run down. It's right in the middle of town, and I don't know. Let's see what we got. We'll talk a little bit more about it later. Hey, it's Griffin Sarah, and we're at the Walloomsac Inn
In Old Bennington, Vermont.
where we are. Okay, here's the old Walloomsac Inn. Oh, it's the back side of it. We're going to give you a view of the front and maybe a couple of close-ups. It's private property, so we're not going to enter or go on the property. Just stay away. In the back here, you got the carriage house. You kind of get a closer look at this. Wow, it's in pretty rough shape. Now this inn, you would have seen it as you were coming into town. It's the road to New York. You can see this place used to be covered with brush. I mean, it was a lot of stuff on there, but you can see a little bit of it still hanging in. Now, this is the original part of the inn. It had been expanded on several times. There's many owners, but the original guy was named Hicks. No, it was Elijah Dewey. That's who it was. He built it in 1771, and I think he had it up until about 1818. But there's the original part. The original front. Now, a lot of famous people stayed here. You had Jefferson, Madison, Rutherford B. Hayes, President Harrison. I think he had a reception or something here. I believe he stayed. And that's about all I can remember. But the place is in rough shape. It was owned by the Berry sisters for about 50 years. They ran it. It was a hotel all the way until the 1990s. All right, so drawing a lot of attention. We've had a couple of people park here already. This guy, I don't know what he's doing, but looks like they've cleared away a lot of the trees and the brush, and it was completely overgrown.
You can see the big stumps that were kind of pushed up against those porches.
Oh my God, yeah.
Wow, the restoration on that, holy smokes.
I don't know. It's the oldest inn in Vermont. It housed the legislator of the Republic for a few years before it turned into a state.
Yeah, had a few presidents stay there.
Yeah, I mentioned a few of those. So, I mean, this is pretty much, you'd see it on your way to New York or coming into Vermont. And the place is, yeah, it's pretty beat up. It's in Old Bennington, just past the museum. And
that's always worth a stop too, the Bennington Museum.
It is. You should. Well, we're gonna check that out as well.
Just missed the rain.
I guess.
Please replace the speaker on its rack when you're ready to leave. Failure to do so will damage both the speaker and your car.